2 o'clock here, Dubai time, on DayBreak with myself, then you can, of course, just catch them back across YouTube. And if you're driving in the car and you want to have a bit of a listen, then you can do via wherever you get your podcasts from. Also, if you want to get in touch, then please do. info@mira.fm is the email address, and you can drop us on our WhatsApp as well, 971-522-789-567. That's 522-789-567. Or if you just go into your browser and type in whatsapp.mira.fm, it will take you straight to WhatsApp, and it means you can send us some lovely messages, and only lovely messages, please. I will not be tolerating any bad messages, especially on Wednesday. It's hump day, and that's why we have got my next guest in the studio to talk to us a bit about what is happening over the weekend, what's coming up, what's something that you can really get your teeth stuck into to enjoy a great weekend. I kind of feel, now I've been in Dubai for just shy of 2 years, but I've been coming here for a long time, and I'm always on the lookout of what to do at the weekend, because I don't just want to be cooped up in my apartment playing with my cats. You know, I want to get out there, I want to enjoy myself, and go to some of the interesting events that are taking place across our wonderful city, and of course across all the Emirates here in the UAE. So on to that, and my next guest is the founder and editor-in-chief of Private Members UAE, Aman Dhami, joining us in the studio this afternoon. Aman, a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're
on
looking
the show today.
very well. It's great to have you.
You're looking very well too.
Thank you. Look, let's just jump straight into it, because I want to find out what's happening this weekend. Before we do, Private Members UAE, tell us a bit about what the website is, what the organisation is that you founded and are the editor-in-chief of.
Yes, so Private Members UAE is a digital news website, and it's for the culturally curious. So it's a community of people. It's very niche in what it is, and we focus on different categories such as business, innovation, culture, travel, experiences, and it's very exclusive, but it's kind of available for all.
So when it comes to, you know, kind of people accessing Private Members, how can people get there? What will they find when they go onto the Private Members UAE website?
So it's an open website. It's privatemembersuae.com. You will find exclusive news. It's very high end. It's very niche. It's very luxury. We have about dining experiences. We have travel escapes, but it's not just focused on Dubai or Abu Dhabi. It's what's happening in the UAE.
Love that, because I feel like, you know, you can go to, and without naming some names of some of the bigger networks and platforms that you'd go to find out what's happening over the weekend. I feel like it's just a bit overwhelming sometimes of like what's going on. Give us the kind of news of, you know, kind of everyday stuff. But this seems very niche when it comes to, you know, high-end luxury, which is what Dubai is all about.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want it to be a place where it's just filled with information, where it's just articles and articles. It's very selected in what we post, and we do like the business and leadership and the innovation, because that is what the UAE is also all about. So
yeah, I like that. I feel
nice.
like you get a lot of business people who are kind of like in that ultra luxury space out here in the UAE
Exactly,
anyway,
yeah.
and really kind of fits them. So look, let's jump straight to what we want to do, and this is something we'd love to bring you in to the studio weekly, kind of a weekly segment to get a bit of an understanding of what's happening over the weekends in particular in the UAE, because as I mentioned a bit earlier, I kind of get to the weekend sometimes and I'm like, oh, like I feel like I need to be doing something, because you don't want to be cooped up in your apartment. The AC's on, you know, my cats are very annoying sometimes. And, you know, I want to get out there. And also, this is a place where you get serious FOMO, right? So tell us about what's going on and how you've kind of broken down the next 20 minutes for us.
Yeah, but don't you also feel like Q4 has been so busy?
Yeah,
We're in,
massively.
you know, October, September was super busy, October's busy, but because the weather has cooled down, there is actually more to do, and you feel like you said, the FOMO, because there is so much to do. So talking about festivals first, there is the Untold Music Festival happening in Dubai Parks and Resorts. It's happening this weekend. There's international artists that will be flying in. I think they're expected over 100 international artists.
Wow.
Yes, so we've got J Balvin, Rayma, Martin Garrix. So
Nice.
there's going to be food, there's going to be culture, there's going to be music. It's good vibes, and yeah, it's actually quite most talked about at the moment.
I think I read somewhere there's expected to be like 250, 250,000 people attending Untold Dubai.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. They've been really pushing out their adverts and marketing. So yeah, it's a big music festival that will be happening.
And that's
this
going to be a
weekend.
huge moneymaker, surely, right?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's over, how many days is it? Is it throughout the weekend, I think?
So it's from the 6th to the 9th.
Okay.
And yeah, so for
literally
sure we'll be
tomorrow,
making
yeah.
a lot of money. Because obviously they've got the food stalls as well, the activations, there's so much more happening around that festival than it just being about the music.
I admittedly have a pass to go.
Well, I'm your plus one. We already know this.
Didn't say I've got a plus one. So might sneak in there. Ferragio, you would like that as well. Good music, yeah. Probably not your style of music, actually. No violins and stuff involved. But actually, there might be. So a big music festival happening. That's really exciting. And as I mentioned, about 250,000 people attending. And this is the 5th year, I think, that Untold have brought the music festival here to Dubai, which is really exciting. And
It's really exciting, but also there's not only just this music festival, there's also Butterfly Carnival, which is happening, which is an Afrobeats and a Caribbean festival. I went there last year, it was so good. They've got new artists coming this year, like Egyptian, DJ AJ, who is a London DJ. And there's going to be, again, the music, the food, and it's all outdoors as well. So it's at Dubai Media City, the amphitheatre.
This is ticketed.
So this is a ticketed event. It's on the 8th and the 9th. And it's all outdoors. So it's the perfect weather for it. It's going to be good vibes.
This is the thing, right? You know, I think when you speak to people who've been in Dubai for quite some time, and, you know, they were probably excited just to hear one member of E17 come to the Irish village about 15 years ago. And now we're seeing proper big international artists come to the UAE for big festival, like festival season as well. I'm just looking at the lineup for Untold. Youngblood, he's pretty big, isn't he? Martin Garrix, as you mentioned. Armin van Buuren, he's a big one.
Do you know, there are so many artists that are coming into the UAE, like even at Coca-Cola Arena, there are so many big artists. There was Mariah Carey, I think, a few years ago.
Yeah, and she's coming back
in Abu
next
Dhabi.
year, yeah.
So there are so many artists that are coming into the UAE.
Who was just announced today? Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani, Christina Aguilera.
Oh, no, Christina Aguilera.
In
I get
April
my
next
blonde
year in
girls
Abu
mixed up,
Dhabi. Yeah, that's happening in April next
Christina
year.
Aguilera. See, that's a big one as well. And this is the thing. It's because, I presume, you know, Dubai is such a pull factor. The UAE is such a pull factor for these artists. I'm sure they're getting paid a pretty fair whack for these concerts. But also, it will be a huge money-making scheme for, you know, these venues. A lot of hospitality kind of happens at these venues, and so they make a lot of money. Okay, so that's a couple of festivals that we've got going on. What else have you got on your list for this weekend?
So we do have Dubai Design Week, which is
Yes.
happening at D3 Design District. This is the last weekend that people can actually go. It's free to attend, but it's so great for people to network, talk to people, and it's a big event that's happening this week. So, I mean, have you been to Design Week?
I actually popped down yesterday.
I'm going today.
Is
and I'm not quite
it?
sure what to expect, but that's the fun of it, because you will see so many, I believe, so many different things, and connecting with people as well. I always say to everybody that I meet that it's so important to network, especially in the UAE.
So we
It's a great
actually
place.
had the director of Dubai Design Week, Natasha Corella, here in the studio with us
Amazing.
a few weeks back. You can listen to that interview on the Mira Business FM YouTube page and podcast as well. She spoke to us all about what's happening at Dubai Design Week, gave us some kind of insights into what the week is expecting. Yesterday, when I popped down, very buzzing around D3. So many people, could barely get a car parking spot. I opted for valet, paid for it. Which I didn't really want to, but I did. And there's loads of stuff just happening down there. I think it's a fascinating place. Again, surely, like Dubai Design Week, now when you think of design weeks around the world, right, you think of like Milan, you think of Paris, you think of all these big design weeks. Dubai Design Week has really like cemented its place in the design calendar now.
And it's not just about like designs that are happening. There's workshops going on. Like people fly in to see this. It's quite it's for a few days, but there's so many things happening around it. And D3 as well. Like the location itself is so unique and so interesting to just wander around. So yeah, I mean, it should be really good.
There's a lot of local businesses down at D3 as well, right? A lot of homegrown local businesses, from cafes, restaurants to
That will really benefit.
exactly to like designers and architects and stuff like that. They will really see the benefit of having Dubai Design Week there, surely.
100%.
So Dubai Design Week, that's running through till
Sunday. So
Sunday.
so that's what I mean. This is the last weekend for people to visit and see and network and talk to people and just see what's going on. It's always just fun to see rather than have the FOMO.
Yeah, exactly. And just that's the thing, like seeing it on Instagram afterwards and be like, oh, I wish I actually just made the effort to go down and maybe not drive, take a taxi or the metro or something. Okay, so you've got Dubai Design Week. We've had some festivals. What else is private members UAE keeping an eye out for this weekend?
Okay, so let's talk about some hidden gems that are happening. I always love to talk about hidden gems. So we have the Lush Winter Market. So Lush is in the cosmetics brand, beauty brand.
Oh yeah, they're the bath bombs and all them.
They are the bath bombs and all of the skincare and things like that. That's happening at Al Sakal Avenue. And this is very family friendly. You can go with your friends, you can go with your family, and they will have workshops there like bath bomb making. They also have a festive grotto. And can you believe that we're already talking about festive, like Christmas? Okay, I personally love the festive season. I love Christmas. But this is, I think this is a great way to start off the festive season. So I think this will be quite unique.
That's pretty exciting. And Lush has obviously got a huge footprint out here in the UAE now as well. Excuse me, they've got many stores right across the UAE and the Middle East as well. It's a really popular brand, isn't it?
It's really popular, it's really clean, it's sustainable, it's vegan. And I think that's why people are drawn to it, because it's the clean beauty that they're probably pushing out and trying to promote. So I think this is a really big deal for the brand. And then also it being a winter market, it's just fun for kind of everybody to visit. And like I said, it's very family friendly and there's a lot of workshops going on there. So
yeah, I think they've got around 20 stores 25 stores maybe across the UAE. And then, of course, many more across the Middle East as well. So,
and I don't know if they've actually done any events like this before, but I think it's just really nice, again, for what, for Christmas and the festive season. Because it's quite fun, especially for like children and younger people.
Absolutely, yeah, that sounds fascinating. Where is that? That's taking place at Al Sakal Avenue, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah, see, another great spot.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite spots, yeah.
Another great spot, especially for businesses.
There's a lot of cool things that happen around there, and I think now because the weather's getting cooler, they're doing a lot of things. Like they have the cinema, Akil Cinema.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The cinema, Akil Cinema, yeah, it's very good. The one thing that isn't happening near Al Quoz, which I found out today, is there's, excuse me, a new coffee shop that's just opened. It's an old industrial building that's basically turned into a coffee shop, cafe thing. And basically they're selling the world's most expensive cup of coffee.
How much is the coffee?
Guess how much? Have a guess.
World's most expensive coffee? I can't guess.
Have a guess.
I don't know.
Faraj, what do you reckon? What you say? Just, you can speak, it's fine. 6,000 dirhams. Oh my God, no, not 6,000 dirhams.
1,000 dirhams.
No, 3,600 dirhams for a cup of coffee. So this place is only going to make 400 cups of this special beans, coffee that they've got. Are
you going to be a special one of those 400 people?
No. I think I've got more sense than money. I will not be spending $1,000.
But people love their coffee. Coffee is I love my coffee. I I cannot go on with my day unless I
People
have had my coffee.
do love their coffee, but people also like money, and so they would not part with 1,000. Well, I would not
In
part with
Dubai and the
$1,000.
UAE, they probably would.
Yes, and I think that's why it's probably here, let's be honest. So whilst you're at this Lush festival, no, not festival, it's
It's a winter market.
a winter market, there we
Yeah.
go, Christmas market basically.
Yeah.
You can also pop down and get a $1,000 coffee from Julith, I think it's called.
Yeah, a 30 dirham bath bomb and a 3,000 dirham
Exactly.
coffee. Sounds
Or
great.
just go
Great
to
mix.
Starbucks. Okay, so we've got the markets from Lush. What else we got?
We do have another market.
Oh, yeah.
This is the art market, which is the makers market. And this is so special. I've been there before. It's at Times Square Centre. And it's homemade. It's local artisans that are selling their homemade items. So it could be jewelry, it could be food, it could be oils, skincare, clothing, everything. You never know what you're going to find there. There was an author there as well who was selling his books.
Okay,
So it's
the author wasn't for sale.
the author wasn't
okay.
for sale. He was selling his books.
Right, okay.
But it's a great way to just kind of be involved with, the local people in the UAE and what they're doing.
I
So I
quite
thought
like
that was
that.
quite a nice hidden gem.
Yeah, so where's that happening?
That is at Times Square Centre.
Okay. And is this something that happens regularly, or is this just specifically for this weekend, or?
No, this does happen regularly. It's not every weekend, but it is a kind of a regular thing that they do. And I don't know if many people know about it, but I think it's just a great way to connect with
Yeah.
people in the UAE and what they're doing, rather than the big brands that you'd like immediately go to online and where you're shopping.
Yeah, I guess because when you think of shopping here, you immediately think of Dubai Mall of Emirates. That's the place to go do your shopping. Everything's in one place. But you don't really hear many markets or kind of artisanal brands and,
Yes.
very kind of homegrown brands that are showcasing their products. So I think that's quite a nice touch, isn't it? And also go support local businesses.
Exactly. This is what we love. Support local businesses.
Yeah.
And it's very wholesome as well. I feel like in other countries like London, that's where I was born and raised, you get these markets and it's quite popular in London and in England, in the UK. But here I think you have to find them here in the UAE. They have them, but you have to find them. And it's so wholesome when you do visit these markets. It's really nice.
Yeah, Saneha's message saying that I love the markets at Times Square, so she'll be going.
Definitely
There must be
visit.
something that they do regularly. If you want to message us as well, please do. You can send in your messages to us on all the different channels. Of course, WhatsApp, if you want to, just head to mirabusiness.fm. You'll get all the details of our contacts there. We've got Aman Dhami in the studio. She is the founder and the editor-in-chief for Private Members UAE. Remind us again, Private Members is?
It's a digital news website where you can find exclusive information about everything happening in the UAE.
What more do we want? I'm just looking at the website now. You've got some great stuff on here, particularly a piece about Ray-Ban's Meta glasses is what I really want a pair of these. I was just telling the guys the other day that I really want a pair of these Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Not that, I can go on Emirates and first class and then show what's going on, because I've got some friends on Instagram who do that. But I'd love a pair of them.
Buy them.
Buy
Great.
them.
I'm glad you're on the website right now.
Literally looking at the website right now. Aman's giving us a bit of an insight into what's happening this weekend here in the UAE, just so you've got a bit of an idea of what you can get up to this weekend. So we've spoken a bit about music festivals, we've spoken a little about exhibitions, and now we're talking about hidden gems. So we mentioned the markets. What else have we got?
So that's for the hidden gems.
Okay.
Now I want to talk about sports and wellness.
Oh, yeah.
Because the biggest thing that is happening this month is, of course, the Dubai Fitness Challenge. Now there are
Is that happening this month?
This is this month. Yes.
Right, so we're 5 days in. I had no idea about the Dubai Fitness Challenge. Yeah.
It's really there in your face. Like, it's happening in quite a lot of locations. I was at the beach yesterday at Kite Beach, and they were doing an activation there very early in the morning. So there's a lot of stuff happening for the Dubai Fitness Challenge. And the theme for this year is Find Your Fitness.
Okay.
Sorry, it's Find Your Challenge.
Find your challenge, right.
Not Find Your Fitness. They're the same thing.
Same thing, yeah. You better find your fitness, through the challenge, So find your challenge.
So it's Find Your Challenge.
So is that what? Pick up, a different sport, a different kind of activity? Is that what it's suggesting?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can go out there and try these different things. It's happening in different locations. So specifically this weekend in Hatta, they have the stand-up paddle in Hatta.
Okay.
So that's really nice for people to, if you're in Hatta or if you want to travel down to Hatta.
Do you not stand up when you play paddle already?
No, I think it's stand-up paddle, like water paddle.
Oh, okay. Right, so not paddle with a ball and
Not
a
paddle
and a
with a
racket.
ball.
Oh, see, this is it. I'm so obsessed with playing paddle
Right.
that I just automatically thought paddle. But you mean on the water paddle?
On the water paddle, yes, in Hatta.
Okay,
It
that's
makes
very
sense
difficult.
for Hatta as well.
That's very difficult. That's a challenge in itself,
That is a challenge. But it's so nice for people to travel down to Hatta and like traveling around the UAE, because now is the time to do it. It's our winter here, which is like the perfect time to explore the UAE. So if you really have nothing to do, then get yourself down to Hatta and try some stand-up paddle.
Love that.
In the water.
In the water. Paddle in the water, ladies and gents, just to be clear. So fitness, is it fitness week or month? It's month, right?
It's month.
So is this what they kicked off the other day with the massive, they blocked off Sheikh Zayed Road. There was a big group of people cycling up and down Sheikh Zayed Road.
Yes, and I have done the cycling before and it's amazing. It's so nice. You wake up early in the morning, everybody gets together. It's a really nice community feel and event that happens.
Some of the images just looked incredible.
They are, it's so nice.
Yeah.
But there's free things that are happening that you can join. There are so many free workshops, and like I said, even at Kite Beach, there were children. So they're doing it for everybody at all levels. So get yourself signed up to something.
So what challenge are you picking up this month?
Maybe the stand-up paddle.
Stand-up paddle.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I want to do.
I've got a feeling you won't be standing up for much of that.
Probably.
Probably.
Although
Go
they
on.
have, which brings you on to my next thing that I want
yeah.
to talk about, which is the She Run 2025.
She Run.
She Run, which is, it's all about female empowerment. So it's an all-women's race that is happening at Expo City.
Okay.
And it's the Middle East's biggest all-women race. But it says race, but I mean everybody from any level can join. You can walk, you can run. The whole point is just coming together and challenging yourself.
And so what, they're running around Expo City? Or is it a route that they've got planned out?
I think there is a route. I'm not quite sure on that,
I hope
100%.
so. I hope that women start running everywhere around the whole of Expo City.
There must be a route that they're obviously going to follow. But it's just a great way for like women to come together and just enjoy this.
And there's a T100 as well, I think the triathlon, which is happening this month.
Yes.
So this is just all part of a massive fitness drive throughout November to get people out there and fit.
Yeah, and why not? Because the weather is amazing for it. So I think after this conversation, we need to be signing up to a few challenges. Find your challenge.
Find your challenge. My challenge is just probably get out more, like be more fit, basically.
I mean, I go on a lot of walks.
Yeah,
I've been
same.
enjoying my evening walks a lot now.
Have you?
So I think
I went on a walk at 5:30 this morning.
That's great.
Honestly.
5 a.m. club.
It wasn't quite. It was 5:30, and it felt fantastic. It was very. It's very dark at that time in the morning.
Yeah,
so-
I think I struggle with that, especially in the winter.
Yeah, and foggy. It was very foggy as
It's
well.
very foggy at the
Yeah,
moment.
but I just got the AirPods in, listened to the tunes, and off I went. It was great fun. Okay, so we've got the fitness month. I'm sure you can head to website to find out more information about that. What else have you got for us this weekend?
So the last thing I wanted to talk about was the Sharjah Book Fair.
Oh yes.
So this is happening. It started today,
Okay.
and it's until next week.
Okay.
But it's not just for people who love to read books. There is so much more happening there. It's very influential figures, celebrities. So last year when I went, there was Stephen Bartlett.
Stephen Bartlett was
Who
there.
is obviously the podcast. He has a podcast, Diary of a CEO.
I did interview Stephen Bartlett at last year's Sharjah International Book Fair. Of course, a huge businessman, entrepreneur, and very much loved by the UAE as well. So he was there last year. Who else did we have last year?
So I can't remember who else was there
Mo
last year.
Salah.
But
Mo Salah was there.
Yes, of
The
course. Yeah, Mo
footballer.
Salah was there.
Yeah, yeah.
But this year, so next week, so I will also be attending on the 14th of November. We have Will Smith, who is headlining at the Sharjah Book Fair.
That's the name.
Yes. So I'm sure it will be packed out and very busy.
Hopefully no one says anything about his wife. Otherwise, you'll be slapping some people at the Sharjah Book
Are
Fair.
you interviewing him? Because maybe you can bring up that question.
Maybe I'll try and get a question in about that. Okay, that's amazing. Will Smith, of course, actor, singer as well, and all-round good guy is going to be headlining the Sharjah Book Fair.
He's going to be there, but also, again, it's not just about the books. It's like who you're talking to and who you're interacting with, networking. It's a great place to just join in on the talks, joining on the interviews, like join the conversation. There's going to be so much more happening in and around the centre. So.
I feel like Sharjah's a great cultural place as well. A lot happening there, and the book festival is internationally renowned. So yeah, that's very exciting. So you'll be that started today, going on till next week, and you'll be going there on the.
I'll be there on the 14th. I'm actually thinking of even just making a bit of a staycation out of it. Why not?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Now that the weather is just fantastic. Let's just go out there and explore and see these new places.
What a great idea. Look, Aman Dhami, the founder and editor-in-chief of Private Members UAE, joining us here in the studio on Mira Business FM. Thank you so much. Ooh, I feel like I've got a great itinerary now for the weekend.
What are you going to go to? What will you attend?
Let's see. Maybe I'll pop back to Dubai Design Week. Enjoy a bit of that. Yeah. Don't think I'm going to get any bath bombs or anything at the Lush thing, so I'll park that, but it's a good one. I'll maybe pick up a fitness challenge. How about that?
Yes.
Stand-up paddle.
We'll hold each other accountable, so then next week we can talk about it, what we've done.
That's a great idea, yeah. Aman, we'll see you back here next week on Mira Business FM. This is DayBreak with me, Inzamam Rashid. Remember, of course, you can watch back this episode so you can get back all of the ideas from Aman at Private Members UAE about what's coming this weekend, and you can listen back to all the interviews that we have here for you on Mira Business FM. Just head to the YouTube page or listen back on the podcast wherever you get your podcast from. We'll be back very shortly after a quick break.
You're listening to Mira Business FM.